Good evening, guys. I'm going to make a video presentation about a Panamax vessel that we're going to find the new final LCG, the new displacement, the forward and updraft. Okay, so let's start, guys. Okay, I go to the program, I'll go to questionnaire, I go to uh, set. Okay, guys, so this is a Panamax vessel and his present displacement is 30,582 metric tons, initial drop of 5.48 meters, and his center of gravity is negative 9.54 or your LCG. And forward of a midship, this LCG is forward of a midship, and her LVP is 205. You plan to load the ships as follows. So this going to load in hold number 1357 cargo holds. And number 1 you will load 8,000. Number 3 you will load 10,500, and number 5 you will load 11,850, and 7 hold you will load 8,700. Okay, this is the LCG for each hold. So the LCG is forward of a midship. When you say negative is forward of a midship, and number 3 is also forward of a midship, and number 5 he is up of a midship, and number 6 is up of a midship. When you say up and forward of midship, this is your midship. Since it is negative, he is forward of your midship. Okay, when it is the sign is negative or the LCG like this one, he is forward of a midship. But when he is back of a midship, that is positive, which is this one. Okay, so positive, that is number 5 and number 7. So number 7 and number 5 should be around here, and number 7 will be here. So hold number 1 will be here, hold number 3 will be here. So that's why it's negative. And number 5 positive because some back of your midship, and number 7 is somewhere around here, which is also positive. Okay, I hope you will take note of the signs. Okay, so what we do, we use the form like in the trim and stability form. Okay, since your initial drop, initial displacement is 30,582. Okay, and his LCG is negative 954, which is this one. And hold number 1 is 8,000. The LCG is negative 86. In his forward part, that's why it's negative. Number 3 is 10,500, and his LCG is negative 36.560. And number 5, LCG is positive 1485. And hold number 7, the LCG is 66.32. Multiply the weight. Okay, this should be the weight. Put it like this. Weight weight USD. Okay, That is the weight. Okay, the weight multiplied with your LCG, that will be this figure. 8,000 multiplied with this figure, that will be this one. 10,500 multiplied with your LCG, and this will be the figure, and so forth and so on. And the total cargo weight will be 69,632, and total LCG moment is negative 61846. Okay? Continue. We have no FO, 0. Your DO is 0. Fresh water is 0. And your constant is 2280 multiplied by the LCG. This will be your LCG moment. Total dead weight will be 69,912. This is the total moment plus, so dead weight plus your light shift. This is the LCG. Total displacement or new displacement is 79526. This is total LCG moment, and your LCG is negative 657. New final LCG. How did I get this one? Is your LCG moment, which is this one, divide with your new displacement, which is this one. So LCG moment is 52166 over new displacement, which is 79526, and your final LCG is negative 6566. Okay? Take note of this displacement is 79. Okay, before we get that, your present LCG is negative 954, which is this one. Okay, because this is your initial 30,582, and your initial LCG is negative 954, which is this one, or your initial displacement. So your initial displacement is negative 9.54. So for a midship, you measure 9.54. This will be your vertical line of your present LCG. Now your final LCG is negative 6557. That will be this line, vertical line from a midship going to 6.57. This will be your final LCG. Okay, this is your midship. And the distance between present LCG to final LCG is 2.97. That is what you call the GG1. So from initial G, you go to GG1, that will be 2.97. Okay? Now, take note of this displacement of 79526. So 79526 is 13.40. Okay, 79526. We'll check. 79526. 79526. Okay. Put here 79526. 79526. That will be 13.4. Okay. 13.4 metric tons. What will be his LCB? LCB is negative 657. LCB is negative 567. LCF is 0.38. LCF is 0.38. MTC is 986.3. 986.3. Okay. And your TPC is 64.5. TPC is 64.5. And your final LCG is 6.57, which is this one. Okay. Final LCG is 67.57 or this one. Okay. And your LPP is 215. How do you get 215? LPP is 215, okay? So 15. Then we will solve, since we have already now the mean drop, so we are now going to compute for the forward drop and up drop. Okay? So here, Chase, find the displacement. The new displacement is now 79526 and the final LCG is 6.57 or this one. Okay. The next will be going to find for the forward and up drop. Okay. Forward and up drop. First, we have to get the trim. The trim, formula for getting the trim is displacement times final LCG minus LCB. So what is our displacement is 79526. What is our final LCG is negative 657 minus, says minus here, LCB is negative 657. Okay, so take note that the final LCG and final LCB is the same, that why is 0. Okay, and your MTC is 986.3 times 100. Okay, so 6.57 final LCG minus your LCB is 0 and your displacement is 79526 and your MTC is 986.3 times 100 according to the formula. So multiply this one, that will be 0. Multiply 986.3 times 100, that will be this one. You divide this one, then your trim will be 0, okay? Meaning even kill. Why even kill? Because your final LCG is the same with LCG. Now, how I'm going to prove it, how it is, well, take note of this one. On an even vessel or even keel, the role of the longitudinal center of gravity or LCG and the longitudinal center of buoyancy LCB is that they must be in a vertical line. Okay? Vertical line. So how is that? So your LCG, center of gravity, and your center of buoyancy or LCB should be in a vertical line. That's why it is even keel. So your final LCG and your LCB, if they are in a vertical line, that means they are even keel. Okay? So this is by equation, this is how it looks like. That's why your 0 distance is 0. That's why it's even keel. the trim is 0 because it is even keel. Okay? Now, from getting the trim, we will compute for the change of drop forward. The formula is 1/2 LPP plus LCF over LPP. So your LPP is 215. Okay? 1/2 of LPP is 107.5 and LCF is 215. LCF is negative 0.38. LCF is 0.38. Okay? .38. Okay. So transpose 1/2 of LPP is 107.5. LCF is 0.38 over LPP of 215. You add this one, that will be 107.80 times your trim. Your trim is 0. Okay, your trim is 0. So what you do, divide this one, that will be 0.502 times your trim of 0. 0 times 0.502, and that will be your change of drop. Change of drop forward will be 0. Okay? So to get the change of drop up is trim minus change of drop forward. Your trim is 0, change of drop forward is 0, then change of drop up is 0. Okay? Then we go to this equation now. By hydrostatic table, your main drop is 13.40. 13.40, which is this one. With your new displacement, the main drop is 13.40 of salt water. Okay? That will be forward and up. Since your change of drop forward is 0, okay, ano ba yan? Cut this one here, paste, o paste. Okay, cut, paste. Okay, so your change of drop forward is 0 here, and your change of drop up is 0. So your final drop forward is 13.0 and up drop is 13.0. Okay, so your main is 13.0, your trim is 0. Okay, now there's another solution. Your main drop is 13.0 minus your change of drop forward is 0, then your forward drop is 13.0 plus your trim, which is 0, then your up drop is 13.0. Okay? Now, we have already answered the question of the new displacement, which is this one. New displacement of 79526, or this one, with a drop of 13.40, and the final LCG is this one, negative 6.57 or negative 657, okay, which is, we have already final LCG, and the forward and up drop is even keel of 13.40. Okay. So this is the equation or the solution when you load in cargo holds 1, 3, 5, and 7. Okay. With your initial displacement of 30,582. And the LCG is negative 0.54. But I have another equation or formula to prove that we can come up to this final drop of 13.40 even keel forward and up. So I'll show you guys the other program, which is this one. Okay. This is in form number 6. How to find trim when handling several moderate weights. Okay. Your initial drop is 5.48, which is this one. Okay. 5.48 even keel. So you put here 5.48. Okay. So you put here 5.48 forward, up is 5.48. And your main will be 5.48. So you will take your drop, actual drop mid port, that will be, for example, 5.48. And your starboard mid is also 5.48. Okay. So your main drop, actual mid drop is 5.48. And your final drop is 13.40. Okay. So you put here 13.40. Okay. When you press this one, your sinkage will be 7.92. You will have to go, the vessel has to sink about 7 meters and 92 centimeters to reach 13.40. Okay. So from your mid drop, you have to sink the vessel of 7.92 meters to reach 13.40. Okay. Now, let's convert the sinkage to metric tons. So when you take note, guys, let's say put this 1.4. The recommended cargo to load changes. So when you go back to 13.40, 13.40, then the recommended cargo to load for trimming is 51,084. Okay. Now, with this departure drop or final drop of 13.40, you interpolate the TPC. Okay. And the final TPC is 64.50. Okay. That is the TPC of your 13.40 of your final drop. Now, the recommended cargo to load is 51,084. Now, what happens if you load this amount? So you put here 51084. That is the cargo that you're going to load in your vessel, total cargo. So when you load, so what happens if you load 51084? Your mid drop is exactly the same with your final mid drop, and your sinkage is exactly the same with your sinkage of 7.92. So it is confirmed that with this figure, you are going to reach this 13.40, your final drop. Okay. Now we go to trim holes 2. So we go to trim holes 2. Now, guys, I want you to take note that the remaining the program is trimming with 2 holes. Okay. And the remaining cargo to load is 51084, which is the same. Okay, 51084. But in this case, guys, you are trimming 2 holes. So I trim for 26. But in the program, in the other one, you're going to load in 1357. Okay? But in this case, we're just going to prove if we load in 2 and number 6, we will still get the final drop of 13.40 even kill. Okay, so this time, let's say we're going to load in 2 and number 6 hole with the same cargo. Okay, so I put here 2 and I put here 6. Okay, instead of using one, two, three, 4 holes, I'm going to use here only 2 holes. This is just to prove that you will get the departure drop of 13.40. Okay, you get your 2 and 6, and let's say even kill, no trim, and the recommended cargo to load for number 2 is 24661. Okay, 24661. So I put here 24661, and number 6 will be 26423. 26423. 26423. Okay, and your final drop would be 13.40 forward, and up drop is 13.0 up, 0 trim, and your main is 13.40. And here you have your deflection is 0. Okay, your bending moments and shearing force or deflection is 0 here. So, okay, so let's go back to the, so this is another program, guys, of trimming with 2 holes. Then we go to form number 6 from the start, which is how to find trim when handling several moderate weights. Okay, since you recommended as recommended in hole number 2 is 24661 according to this figure here, and number 6 is 26423. 26423. So in number 2 you put here 24661. You have your LCG, and number 6 is 26423. You have your LCG, and your final drop would be forward is 13.40, up drop is 13.40, you have 0 trim, and your main drop is 13.0, and you have here deflection is 0. Okay, this is the second program, and your last program to prove that you still have the same figures. So take note of the recommended cargo to load is 51084, which is 51084. Okay, and your initial drop forward is 5.48, up drop is 5.48, which is this one. Okay, and your trimming, go to your trimming table for your correction. So if you hold number 2, your forward and up correction, that will be forward forward is 4.8, 4.8, up is negative 1.7. This one, guys, we just choose the 13 meters because 13.4 is close to 13 meters. Okay, then in number 7, forward correction, number 7. On number 6 is negative 0.6 and up is 3.7. Okay, so we apply this one. See, so according to number 2, the correction is 4.8. Okay, then up is negative 1.7. Okay, and this will be 3.7. Okay, so double check, guys. Forward, number 2 is 4.8 forward, up is negative 1.7. Okay, and number 6 is forward is negative 0.6, and up is 3.7. Okay, now take note of the drop, guys. The drop, you are trimmed by the head of negative 4.67 if you use these figures of your correction. But take note of this table, guys. From, let's say, from drop 4 to 7, these are only assumptions, and from the drop 9 to 14, these are all assumptions. Okay, so with this one, so what, this is not exactly the figure, so you have to adjust the correction. Okay, so with this, the same 5.149, so this is almost the same, so we have to adjust this correction. Now I have already adjusted these figures in number 1. Number 1, excuse me, guys, number 1, 37. I have already adjusted this one, so take note of the adjustment. From 3.7, I adjusted to 3. Take note when I adjust the correction on the number 6 from 3.7 to 4.58, take note that the drop up is 13.4. Okay, so I will also adjust this one. Okay, then adjust this one forward. No, it's 13.4. Again, I'll go back. From 4.8, I will adjust it to 3.9. Now I will have an even keel of 13.40. See? And zero trim, the reflection is 0. Now, for example, the correction in number 6, okay, to load in number 6, because you want to have a trim, first you load in number 6, the cargo to load is 26423, the correction forward is negative 0.6, and up is 458.4, and number 2 is 2461661, forward correction. Number 2 is 39 or 3.853, and up is negative 1.7. Now, after loading, this is your initial drop. After loading this figure, your initial drop will be 3.89 and up will be 17.59. The big trim. Then you load in number 2. After loading this figure, then you will have even keel. Your trim is 0 and your main drop is 14.4. Guys, you don't actually have a trim of this big. This is just to show, to prove to you that the final drop, we can reach the final drop of 30.40 with this one, with this figure, okay. You will reach the final drop of 13.40 and here 13.0, okay. But the original is when you load 1357, this amount of cargo, you will arrive the drop of even keel, okay, of 13.40. So, if you load these figures, 1357 with your initial drop of 30,523 with a drop of 5.49, you will get even keel of 13.40, okay. These figures I show you only proves that you can reach the drop of 13.40. This is impossible if you load 24,000 and 6,000. Well, probably you can load this one to at the same time. You load number 2 and number 6 at the same time together, then you will reach the final drop of 13.40. But never attempt to load in number 2 alone. Continue loading this one, then you will load number 6 because you will have a big trim. Take note of the big trim, guys. Where is that? Trim, this one. This is impossible, guys, because look at that. The trim is 14 meters. That's impossible. Then you will load the number 2 of this amount, then you will. The best thing to do is load number 2 and number 6 at the same time together so that you will come out with a drop of 13.40. Okay, this is just to prove that it's possible that we can reach to 13.540 with this program, this one, and this one. Okay, we have here, I'm sorry, this is form 6, even kill 13.0, trim 2 holds 13.0 even kill, and by trim table we have 13.0 even kill. Okay, by manual computation you can do this one. Okay, and this is the same as your trim stability sheet. Okay, so that's it, guys. If you like this program, by the way, I've already shown you this one and this one. When even scale your vertical LCG and your LCB would be in a vertical line, in the same line, then you will have even kill, as shown in this figure. That your LCG, final LCG is negative 657, which is this one, negative 657, that's your final LCG, and your LCB is negative 657, which is this one, with the drop of 13.40 and the displacement of 79526. So they are the same in a vertical line, as according to this figure and to this explanation. So that's it, guys. If you like this video presentation, please click the like button, share, and subscribe. And please don't forget to click the notification bell. Thank you for watching and good night.